मॉक लिखने से स्कोर इम्प्रूव नहीं होता, कंटेंट सीखने से, कंटेंट वाइड करने से स्कोर इम्प्रूव। 11 क्वेश्चन which will give you the access to the best of the college 99.5% time. अगर आपने किया हुआ सेट है, आप उसको अवॉइड करो. Pick a set which you haven't done. On the contrary, concentrate on the area which you have practiced. आपका सिलेक्शन डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन से डील करने से नहीं होगा, आपका सिलेक्शन होगा इजी क्वेश्चन को जल्दी करने से. सो द स्ट्रैटेजी विच वर्क्स, अगर आप
हर कैट एस्पिरेंट मॉक्स तो लिखता है, लेकिन असली डिफरेंस मॉक्स देने में नहीं बल्कि उसको सही तरीके से एनालाइज करने में समझ आता है. पर क्या एक परफेक्ट मॉक स्ट्रैटेजी एग्जिस्ट करती है? वेल, टू आंसर दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन, today we have with us one of the most respected mentors in the CAT prep space, that is Mr. Darpan Dixit. With over 20 years of experience, he has trained students in not just CAT but other management entrance exams too. And his expertise also lies in the VAT, GD and PI preparation. His comprehensive teaching style and his practical insights not just help students attempt CAT but truly crack it the right way. So welcome Darpan sir on Supergrads CAT YouTube channel, and today I think we shall uncover this 100% perfect strategy to analyze a CAT mock. And I'm sure अभी students इस दौरान तो आपसे काफ़ी ज़्यादा इस चीज़ के बारे में क्वेश्चंस पूछ ही रहे होंगे, एंड आप भी यही सलाह देते होंगे कि मॉक्स लिखना स्टार्ट कर दो फाइनली, एंड सिर्फ लिखो मत, उसको एनालाइज भी करो. सो सर, माई फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज़ कि हर स्टूडेंट मॉक तो लिखता है कैट का, बट आई थिंक सिर्फ कुछ ही स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कंसिस्टेंटली उसमें इम्प्रूव कर पाते हैं. सो व्हाट सेपरेट्स सच स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम द रेस्ट ऑफ द क्राउड?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो हमें ये बात समझनी पड़ेगी कि मॉक कौन सी स्टेज है कैट प्रिपरेशन की. मॉक इज़ अ थर्ड स्टेज ऑफ कैट प्रिपरेशन.
Okay, all right.
Stage 1 is building the solid and strong concept. So while you're working on your concept, don't be selective that you will do this part and you will leave another part. Once you are able to develop that concept, simultaneously start practicing and start doing the topic and the sectional test.
Okay, all right.
So when your concepts are done, you have an area to cover in mock. Now, third stage is writing mock. If you talk about CAT, 68 questions. So earlier there were 66 questions.
From last
year it is 68 questions. First of all, before going for the mock, you must know that what is your scope of scoring. Out of 68 questions, what is your content suggestive?
All right.
For an example, if it is RC, so how many different type of reading comprehension passages you have done? There's a passage on economy, there's a passage on
different
business,
genres basically.
different genre of RC.
Okay.
Then apart from RC, you should understand verbal is also having 8 questions.
True that.
Which creates a huge difference in your final score and even in CAT selection.
Yes.
So first of all, analyze the scope that you have. If you haven't done parajumble ever, how will you appear and attempt that in the mock?
Yes.
Same goes with LR. There's a topic like cube, there's a topic like Venn diagram, there's a topic like distribution, comparison, arrangements. Just get that theory.
Okay.
And same works with quant. If it is arithmetic, having some 8-9 questions last year, algebra, another 8-9 questions last year, questions on geometry and numbers.
Okay.
In the third stage, when you reach writing the mock, you have a scope to do.
Okay.
So be nice to yourself. Ki what is your scope in that mock?
True.
Because if you will write the mock with unrealistic expectations, you will always get disappointment
But
after
I think
that.
no expectation first.
I'm coming on it. So I'm coming on it. So any student has to make 3 layers.
All right.
The first layer is 666 question right in all the area. Next layer, which is reaching up to 90-95 percentile.
Okay.
That is about making 888 question.
Okay.
So if you see last year CAT 72 marks
Hmm.
is close to 90 percentile for you last year, right?
Okay.
Over 90
Yeah,
percentile.
true.
Then third layer comes up is about 11 11 11 question,
Hmm.
which will give you the access to the best of the college, 99.5 percentile.
Yeah.
And even when you analyze last 5-year mock, last 5-year CAT paper,
Hmm.
when it became from 100 to 76 question and 76 to 66 question, and then now 68 question,
Okay.
you will always found that the safest of the score for 99.5 is around 100 marks.
Okay. All right.
If you are writing first mock with half the content, you can't achieve the score 11 11 11. So be nice to yourself. That will give you the right growth.
All right.
Now, once you attempted the mock after completing layer stage 1 and stage 2, this is concept and practice. Now it's a testing part. And testing should start after building 50% of the concept, because you can't wait till the time you do 100% of the concept, then
Yeah,
only
true,
start
true.
writing the mock.
You cannot expect the syllabus to be 100%
Absolutely.
complete. True.
So now, if you attempted the mock of 68 question and you found that in 2 hours you are only able to reach 25-30 questions. Now, 25-30 question, you can't go with the 100%
Accuracy.
accuracy.
True.
So I say our decent accuracy is around 80%,
Yeah.
right? And now, out of 30, if 6-7 are wrong, you are doing it some 22 odd right, you will get 1 score. That is what your real score should be. Now, if you attempted 30 questions, still there are 38 questions. After writing the mock, without going through the solution, attempt the remaining 38 questions
Okay.
in the time limit.
The first step, ideally, for the analysis.
Yes,
part.
analysis, which will take another 1.5 hours, because you will
Okay.
put a stopwatch
course.
and then you will approach that particular
Yes.
paper. Now, once you dealt with all 68 questions, now there are some right, some wrong, and some beyond your scope of
Yes, correct.
doing. So beyond your scope, we'll keep separate.
Okay.
And we will note down those topics कि अब मुझे ये सारे topics पढ़ने हैं,
पढ़ने हैं,
सीखने हैं,
ठीक है.
and then next time I will be able to do that.
Okay. All
Now there are questions which are wrong. Now you need to figure out why the questions are wrong.
Okay.
It is a silly mistake or it is a conceptual error,
Yeah, maybe knowledge gap.
maybe knowledge gap.
Yeah.
So if it is a silly mistake, you can always commit that you won't repeat that mistake again, because you
Okay.
get your learning.
True.
If it is question which you have done it right, did it wrong because of the knowledge gap, then you should approach your faculty, or you should go back to your textbooks again, learn those concepts, fill that knowledge gap, and then move ahead.
Okay. And then maybe your scope would be also widened that way
Increase,
in the next mock.
right?
Yeah.
So this is how exactly you deal with the
Yeah.
wrong question.
Okay.
Now there are right question.
Hmm.
Up again, you say right question, I can always leave it anytime.
Yeah.
But it's not true.
Hmm.
The question is right because you knew the answer, you solve it correctly, or you mark the half-hearted attempt.
Yeah.
So half-hearted attempt, you do not know that. You were lucky that उस दिन वो सही हो गया. But next time a same question will come,
ज़रूरी
you
नहीं
not
है.
might be able to do it right. So I advise you, even those questions which you did it half-hearted, correct? Go through all of those questions, all of those options. That is the right way to approach the mock.
Okay.
So I believe if it is a 2-hour mock, I think it take another 4 hours
To analyze it.
to analyze that it in the correct manner.
Okay.
And slowly it will improve your score.
Okay.
Lot of students make one more mistake, that they write a mock today and they say कल फिर से mock लिखता हूँ, देखता हूँ नंबर आते हैं या नहीं आते हैं. अब पहले mock के बाद जो आपकी weakness थी, अगर उस पर आपने काम नहीं किया, मार्क्स कहाँ से आएंगे?
True.
मार्क्स नहीं आएंगे. सो आपको पहले उन वीक एरिया पे एक डेडिकेटेड आज इन्वेस्ट करने पड़ेंगे, उसको सीखना पड़ेगा, और फिर नेक्स्ट मॉक के लिए अपने आप को तैयार करना पड़ेगा.
So mock analysis करते time, I think most of the students just see their score, raw score देख लिया, percentile देख लिया, and then they're like done. बट स्कोर के बियॉन्ड क्या चीज़ देखनी चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, लाइक दैट वन इम्पॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट दैट यू फील मॉक एनालिसिस के लिए?
I just told you that you should have a complete clarity why you are getting that score.
ओके.
It is your earned score, or is there some luck element and factor involved? You just attempted it and you got it right.
ओके, ऑलराइट.
I'll give you an example of reading comprehension.
ओके.
In reading comprehension, most of the time you see the CAT options. It is like what is the most appropriate answer.
Yeah.
So everything is almost close to right, but you have to find most appropriate.
Appropriate one, correct.
So while analyzing, eliminate the three
Okay.
and then reach to the right answer.
But
Though
does your
eliminate-
mind that conscious enough at the time, like जब आपका दूसरा या तीसरा मॉक भी आप अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो, so like teachers do tell कि elimination की टेक्निक यूज करो और use the selection technique.
नहीं,
But उस time
I
कितने conscious
won't
रहते हो?
suggest you about the elimination or rejection technique.
Okay.
What I'm saying, when you are getting the answer, you should be convinced in your mind, yes, this is the answer.
Okay.
You might get it
Alright.
right, you might not get it right, but at least you have the thought process. So if it is wrong, you can analyze
It
in the
is
hindsight
wrong, yeah.
that why actually is that wrong and what mistake I have made.
Yes.
So learning from the mistake is something which is very important, and that is how you will accumulate the knowledge.
Okay.
And slowly it will go into your muscle memory. Because no student going to appear for CAT with 2-3 mocks.
Yes.
They are at least going to write 25-30 mock
Yeah,
paper
true.
to analyze,
Ideal
to
number to
appear
वही
for
होना
that. So
चाहिए.
ideal
Correct.
number is around 25-30 mocks you should write. And that builds a big base. When I multiply 68 into 25, these many number of quality questions you
you are
have.
doing.
Quality questions you have.
Okay.
Because there's a person who is making a mock, putting lot of thought, lot of brain in designing that paper.
True that. So mock के टाइम पे it is very difficult to analyze these two things कि कौन से questions attempt करने चाहिए and which are just time waste traps, because there are questions that are like traps. So how to differentiate or identify such questions?
Okay, in this case, I think there's a different strategy in all the 3 sections.
Okay.
Because there are 3 different areas. You have to go differently into that. If I talk about reading comprehension, so let me talk to you about verbal ability first.
Okay.
Let's identify the area in verbal ability. There's summary, there's parajumble, there's odd man out. There's some different kind of questions at times where sentence, omission, etc. So this is what you generally get in the paper. So first of all, you practice enough number of questions before appearing for mock. So let me give you a number. 200 questions per topic you should at least do.
All right.
Verbal ability is giving you 8 opportunity to score. So at least you might have done 800,000 odd questions in that to get the required confidence to solve that paper.
True.
Up when you are already exposed to 800,000 questions, now you are in the right space to decide what you will be able to do in the stipulated time and what will take little extra time to you.
Yeah.
Now coming on reading comprehension passage, I suggest you that go through the RC. If you are getting the gist of the content by reading one passage, one paragraph, that what this RC is going to talk to you about,
Okay.
then only move ahead with that. Otherwise, if you are not able to understand this after reading twice, trust me, there are chances you might not be able to get that
Get
RC.
that. Yeah.
Now, herein the question comes up, what are your comfort area? So knowing yourself is very important for the student. आपको क्या आता है और क्या नहीं आता.
और वो तब पता चलता है आपने कितना रीडिंग किया है और
Don't go half-heartedly. One more thing I always say to my student that please don't translate English to Hindi and then back from your vernacular to English. That translation will never give you the right understanding क्योंकि वो particular text एक particular language में लिखा हुआ है, उसका अपना एक texture है. और उस टेक्सचर को छोड़ के आप
किसी दूसरे
चाहोगे
लैंग्वेज में
तो फिर आपको सही एक्सप्लेनेशन कभी मिल नहीं सकता. एक खूबसूरत सी लिखी हुई हिंदी कविता का अगर आप अंग्रेजी अनुवाद करेंगे, या फिर हम एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, एक अच्छी इंग्लिश मूवी है, उसको हम हिंदी में डब करके देख रहे हैं,
देखें।
right?
No essence left, correct.
No essence left. So I believe that is how you should go for RC.
Okay, all right.
LR and DI, what we have seen over the last few years in CAD paper,
I think वही सबसे ज़्यादा ट्रैप्स वाली चीज़
उसका
होती है।
रीजन है स्टूडेंट फील देयर इज नो थ्योरी, तो दे गिव लेस टाइम टू दैट पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन. वो
Yeah.
सेक्शन तभी हो सकता है व्हेन यू हैव अ एक्सपोजर ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ सेट्स.
Sets, okay.
All
Plus,
of
is it
my
a thing
student-
that now it's very difficult to differentiate also between
LR
कौन सा
and DI.
LR है कौन सा
So
DI
I'll
है?
tell you, like most of the student who scored pretty well, they always come up and saying, sir, ये set मेरा देखा हुआ आया था.
हाँ,
Might not be the same set,
That
but might be the
was,
same concept that has been
yeah,
applied to that.
it, yeah, true.
So वो database, वो knowledge base कैसे बढ़ेगा when you do more and more
Variety of
sets.
sets, correct.
So variety of sets will add. Most of the time I have seen students are preferring 2-3 different set of material. अब हर मटेरियल में LOD1 है, LOD2 है, LOD3 है. स्टूडेंट ने पहले मटेरियल सेट का LOD1 कर लिया. अब 2 में डिफिकल्टी आए तो उसने दूसरा मटेरियल सेट पकड़ा, उसका LOD1 कर लिया. सेम तीसरे का, बट वो ये समझ ही नहीं पाया कि अभी मैं LOD1 पे ही हूँ. आई एम नॉट ग्रेजुएटेड टू LOD2 एंड LOD3.
correct.
तो सेम टाइप ऑफ सेट इज नॉट helping you churning your brain and getting to the logical conclusion.
Okay.
So
all right.
अगर आपने किया हुआ सेट है आप उसको अवॉइड करो. पिक अ सेट विच यू हैवंट डन. जितने आप नए सेट करोगे आपको डिफिकल्टी आएगी नए सेट में, मजा नहीं आएगा क्योंकि दिमाग लग रहा है. बट ट्रस्ट मी दैट्स द ओनली वे यू आर इम्प्रूविंग.
Plus ट्रैप्स में नहीं फंसोगे then, correct.
देन कम्स अप इज अ क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड. अब क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड में एक प्लेन एंड सिंपल स्ट्रैटेजी है. टॉपिक देखे हुए आते हैं, अलजेब्रा, अरिथमेटिक, ज्योमेट्री, नंबर्स, मॉडर्न मैथ्स, इसके क्वेश्चन वेल वर्स्ड. आपने क्वेश्चन पढ़ा, फॉर एन एग्जांपल आई टेक इट, पीएनसी एक टॉपिक है. आपने पीएनसी कभी पढ़ा नहीं है, लेकिन मॉक में आपने देखा पीएनसी का क्वेश्चन है, पढ़ के देखता हूँ. You do not know that topic. Don't even spend your time in reading that. Even it is a very easy question. आपके लिए वो very difficult category का question. On the contrary, concentrate on the area which you have practiced.
Practiced well.
Because there's a more possibility of doing that.
Getting that correct.
So now there are 3 type of question I say. LOD1, LOD2, LOD3. मैं आप स्टूडेंट्स के लिए थोड़ा सा आसान कर देता हूँ इसे. LOD1 आर दोज क्वेश्चन जैसा क्वेश्चन आपने पहले देखा हुआ है और आपको पता है you'll be able to crack it within a minute. This is LOD1. LOD2 is a question आपको पता है ये क्वेश्चन मुझसे हो जाएगा but it may take fewer steps to solve.
Yeah.
That is LOD2. So first you complete all LOD1 because question 1 to 22 there are LOD1 question. It might be a 20-second question which is LOD1.
Okay. इतना
So-
कम टाइम भी लग सकता है.
Absolutely. तो आप जल्दी जल्दी क्वेश्चन करके 22 पे पहुंचो, उसमें से LOD1 पिक कर.
छाट कर दो. हाँ, sort कर
अब
दो.
उसके साथ साथ आपने अच्छा काम क्या कर लिया, आपने क्वेश्चन सारे पढ़ लिए,
Yes.
तो आपको पता है कौन कौन से LOD2
You've
है.
gone
तो
through it.
इंस्टेड ऑफ रशिंग टू दोज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन विच यू हैव सीन एवर, वो वैसे भी आपसे नहीं बनेंगे वहां. यू बेटर पिक LOD2 क्वेश्चन एंड स्टार्ट इन्वेस्टिंग टाइम ऑन दैट.
Okay.
नाउ इजी क्वेश्चन वो है जो आप जल्दी से कर पाओ. इजी क्वेश्चन वो नहीं है जिसको आप 5-7 मिनट डाल के कर पाओ. तो LOD1 वो करो जो जल्दी आपसे इन अ मिनट हो रहे हैं. फिर जब आप LOD1 जल्दी कंप्लीट कर लोगे आपके पास टाइम होगा टू डील विद LOD2 और वहां आप बहुत सारे लोगों से आगे निकल जाओगे. आपका सिलेक्शन डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन से डील करने से नहीं होगा, आपका सिलेक्शन होगा इजी क्वेश्चन को जल्दी करने से.
करेक्ट.
सो द स्ट्रैटेजी विच वर्क्स, अगर आप काफ़ी सेक्शनल टेस्ट पे प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आप एक स्ट्रैटेजी बना लो. जो भी क्वेश्चन आपका 1 मिनट में होता है उसको करते जाओ, बाकी छोड़ते जाओ. तो आप 22 मिनट्स में पूरा पेपर पढ़ चुके हो. और मे बी LOD1 के आपको 5 या 6 क्वेश्चन मिले, वो हर पेपर में होते हैं, आप हर मॉक के बाद एनालाइज कर लेना. आपसे 20-22 मिनट में 5 या 6 क्वेश्चन हुए, आप गारंटीड कट ऑफ निकाल चुके
आई
हो.
थिंक ये जो चीज आपने बोली एनालिसिस के टाइम,
Yes.
ये सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है
आप
टू फिगर आउट.
कर चुके हो इतने क्वेश्चन. अब आपके पास अभी भी 22 मिनट के बाद 18 मिनट बचे.
यस.
LOD 2 में आप 2 से 3 मिनट भी पर क्वेश्चन लेते हो, you can add another 6 questions. And imagine at the score of 36 last year CAT, what was your cont percentile? You can always go back and check in the various platforms.
Sir, I have seen when students give a lot of mocks, कई बार ऐसा भी होता है कि वो जो प्रोडक्टिविटी है इट गेट्स लॉस्ट समवेयर. आई थिंक वो क्वांटिटी वर्सेस क्वालिटी वाला जो इशू है दैट कम्स इनटू द पिक्चर. सो हाउ टू बैलेंस दैट बिटवीन द मॉक्स?
देखिए, 2 चीज़ें हैं. मॉक लिखने से स्कोर इम्प्रूव नहीं होता. कंटेंट सीखने से, कंटेंट वाइड करने से स्कोर इम्प्रूव होता है.
लाइक यू सेड इन द बिगिनिंग,
तो मॉक लिखने से आपका टेम्परामेंट बिल्ड होता है. अगर आपका वो टेम्परामेंट ही हिला हुआ है तो मॉक पे स्कोर कैसे आएगा?
ट्रू.
So after writing the mock, give yourself 2-3 days to learn the content जो आपको नहीं आता था, and then appear for the next mock.
Okay.
अब overnight तो content increase नहीं हो जाएगा. For an example, आपने entire arithmetic कर रखा है, TSD आपने छोड़ा हुआ है, तो आज के मॉक में आपने TSD छोड़ के बाकी मॉक किए थे. अब आपने TSD भी पढ़ लिया, तो अगले मॉक में आप TSD का क्वेश्चन भी अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं. आपने ज्योमेट्री में ट्राइंगल्स किया हुआ था, अब आपने सर्कल भी पढ़ लिया, अब आप सर्कल का क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं. आरसी में आपको लग रहा था भाई इकोनॉमिक्स और बिजनेस तो मैं डील कर ले रहा हूँ, साइकोलॉजी और फिलॉसफी हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा, तो आपने साइकोलॉजी और फिलॉसफी के 20 आरसी किए. उस टाइप की वोकैबुलरी समझ आ गई. बिकॉज अगर कोई फिलॉसफी लिख रहा है तो सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर टू वोकैबुलरी इज वेरी डिफरेंट देन समबडी इज राइटिंग अ फैक्चुअल आरसी. तो आपने वो वोकैबुलरी को एब्जॉर्ब कर लिया, अब आप उसको भी अपीयर कर सकते हो, अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो.
आई थिंक वो वाइडन करना.
डोंट एग्जॉस्ट योरसेल्फ व्हाइल राइटिंग द मॉक. मॉक के आप डेज फिक्स करो. एज ऑन टुडे इफ आई टॉक अबाउट, आप डेज फिक्स करो. आप धीरे धीरे उसे पीक करो, क्योंकि आपको कॉन्सेप्ट और प्रैक्टिस पे भी टाइम देना है. Once the concept and practice is absolutely done, then you can go for 2 to 3 mock per week, not more than that.
Okay.
And towards the end, let's say 3 weeks before CAT, then you should again reduce the frequency of mock.
Okay.
You should not go exhausted on the day of CAT.
Of course.
CAT के दिन आपको भूख लगनी चाहिए. You should be hungry enough कि लाओ test लाओ, I want to give the test. And that is how your biological clock and body will demand.
Work like. Before we end this session, one last question कि कैट के लिए जो माइंडसेट है, ये एनालिसिस वाली जो चीज़ है, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर स्टूडेंट्स कि वो एक बार मॉक स्कोर देख लें, कई बार नेगेटिव में स्कोर आता है, तो वो एक माइंडसेट शिफ्ट हो जाता है कि यार व्हाई शुड आई सिट फॉर द एनालिसिस. तो हाउ टू डेवलप दैट एनालिसिस वाला माइंडसेट, इफ एनी टिप स्टूडेंट्स कैन गेट फ्रॉम योर साइड?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए आप ये मॉक क्यों लिख रहे हो. आपकी जिंदगी में आपने अपनी एक ड्रीम इंडेक्स सेट कर रखी है दैट यू विल नॉट सेटल लेस देन दैट. आई गूगल्ड इट couple of weeks ago. I found that in India there are 7,000 plus business school.
Yeah, actually numbers
and
are
students should be aware that they are only preparing for the elite top colleges.
Yes.
Let's say some are preparing for top 10, some are preparing for top 30, some are for top 50, some are for top 100. Right? Because if you need a right thing, you need that. So pehli cheez, you should have a clarity, why are you writing mock? It is not a work for you.
Yes.
You should be motivated enough towards your goal, and goal is much larger than writing mock. Every mock is a step closer to your dream score, and then of course the dream college, and then of course the dream career.
Okay, all right.
So instead of forcing yourself onto the mock, I advise the student, see to it why you are writing the mock. It is just you want to satisfy your ego ki sometime I'll get a score and I'll be happy. You would like to get out of the guilt conscious कि I'm not getting the score enough. तो उसके लिए strategy is different.
Your purpose should be clear.
So purpose should be clear of writing the mock. I think then only you will come up in the mindset of analyzing that mock.
Right way. Yeah.
You need a score now. I'm telling you 3 layers. 6, 6, 6. You achieved that. 8, 8, 8. You achieved that. 11, 11, 11. You achieved that. अब स्टूडेंट माइट आस्क मी कि सर 11, 11, 11 तो बहुत ही अनरियलिस्टिक सा एक्सपेक्टेशन, तीनों सेक्शन में नहीं आएंगे. आई सेड फाइन, आपका जो स्ट्रेंथ एरिया है, लेट्स से वर्बल इज 15, 6, 7 हियर, and 6 7 there, then also you are able to compensate.
Sectional
क्योंकि
was
आपका एक एरिया है और बाकी में कट ऑफ आपके निकल रहे हैं.
हाँ,
तो मेक योर स्ट्रेंथ और सुपर स्ट्रेंथ and then parallelly convert your weakness into your strength.
I think
That's
very
the
well
way I think they should follow.
I think very well said. Well, mocks don't guarantee improvement, mock analysis does. Well, thank you so much, Darpan sir, for coming on Supergrads Cat YouTube channel today and sharing such wonderful insights with all our students. I think जो भी students ये episode देखेंगे at this point when they'll be writing mocks and they'll be doing the analysis, all the tips that you've given will be very, very helpful for them. And if you're someone who's writing CAT 2025, make sure you do watch this episode again and again. Note down all the tips and the widening the scope technique that Darpan sir shared. Make sure you note down that. And till then, stay tuned to Supergrads Cat YouTube channel.